Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for Live with Lee and Hayley on this Wednesday. Election day is over.
Yeah.
Yesterday, a big day here across the country, and especially here in Kentucky.
Some
in our
surprises.
Region. Some big surprises. Yeah, so did you get out and vote? If you did, we are proud of you. If you didn't, don't start complaining. We don't want to hear it.
That's right. You've lost your voice.
You've lost your voice. You can vote in the next election.
I don't think that stops a lot of people, though. They complain anyway.
I know, and I always am like, did you vote? Well, no. It's your right. Take advantage of it.
It was part of our election coverage.
Yeah, so how did that go last night?
Oh, it was fine.
Yeah.
You know, with Bob Babbage and then that other boy. And,
I believe it's Matthew. Is it Hans?
Maybe Hones.
Hones?
Hones? Matt Hones?
Oh, it's Matt Jones. I'm hearing it's Matt Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were pleased with the coverage and everything?
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we did pretty well.
Yeah, good.
But, you know, we had what some people would consider an upset.
Right.
You know,
the McGrath. Gray.
Yeah, Amy McGrath comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, wow.
And upsets one of Lexington's most popular mayors.
Yeah, Bob Babbage, our political analyst, no doubt you saw him yesterday. He was telling Kevin Christopher and I before the 5 o'clock, he was like, guys, because he has a lot of connections and sources, especially in polling places and stuff, and he was like, I'm hearing McGrath is up 7, 8 points. And we were like, it was just, yeah, I mean, just, weeks ago, Gray was up so high, 30 points in most polls above, and she just kind of rocketed out of nowhere.
I think, though, again, and that's what I was telling the boys, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I kind of predicted that.
Yeah.
And it was just the connectivity that she had with her ads and her campaign.
As soon as her ads rolled out, they were so good.
Connect on an emotional level. And if you can do that with people, vis-a-vis Ronald Reagan, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, those guys could connect. Even Donald Trump. You know, when he was running his campaign, there was something that you go, well, there's
you saw more.
There's a connection with this person I have.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Her ads were really good as soon as they came out. Yeah, it was like, gosh. And no matter what side you're on, you have to respect her for what she's done for our country.
She's got a great resume. Yeah, if I'm running a campaign, I would want Amy McGrath just because of the resume.
Yeah.
Because we could do something with this, and they were smart the way they went about it.
Yeah, I mean, she is a tough lady. I mean, and has fought for our nation for years, so definitely.
You get in the real fight, though, because, you got a good economy, right? You got in Kentucky a president that's still pretty popular. And so Andy Barr, even though he's saddled with an incumbent, because normally in these midterms, it's so tough for an incumbent to maintain. It just is. That's usually when you start to see the turnover, whether it's Republican or Democrat.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's got some advantages maybe others didn't. We'll see. That's going to be a slugfest. It'll be the toughest fight of Andy Barr's political career.
Oh, it absolutely is. So, yeah, the general election this year, whoa, there's going to be, that's going to be a battle for sure. And, of course, we'll cover it for you. The mayor's race here in Lexington, the other big race a lot of eyes were on. Linda Gordon.
She was, like, justified.
Coming in hot.
Past the field.
That's right. So now it is down to Linda Gordon and Ronnie Baston, who I met him Friday night. He was at Taste of the Bluegrass out in Keeneland. I got to meet him, yes, and he was very nice. And Linda Gordon, great resume as well, our former vice mayor. So congrats to both of them as well, and we'll see how that battle goes.
And then there's all those other little state races going around. I think the sort of shockwave for Republicans is there's a lot of these teachers were winning races that decided to get in and beating some incumbents, Republicans, some of them high-ranking in Frankfort.
Yeah,
so it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
They may have some trouble.
Yesterday was projected that Kentucky would have a high turnout, but it may not have met projections, actually, and there may have been a reason. Did you know in the Kentucky Constitution there is a provision, this is a real thing, that keeps idiots from voting? This is what it says. It is a real provision. The term idiot obviously has changed its meaning now we use it very flippantly. Oh, he's an idiot.
We describe a person who's making bad decisions. Right. But back in the day, idiot was described as a person who had some sort of affliction.
Yes, but it's
he's an idiot.
But it's still on the books today. Yeah. Idiots can't vote. So maybe that is why.
By the way, we didn't get to introduce Hot Topics, and me and Cody, our photographer, went in the garage and souped it up a little bit.
Sorry, it was just our first one was in the election flow, and we were already talking about it. Okay, so that was just some election news. Now let's do some fun Hot Topics. I haven't seen this yet.
Hot Topics. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So I souped it up. I added a little nitrous.
A little nitrous. I like that. Yeah. Very nice.
Well, a power outage in South Florida City sparked an alert blaming a zombie attack. The alert read, power outage and zombie alert for the residents of Lake Worth and Terminus. that how you say it? There are now Terminus. There are now far less than 7,300 customers involved due to extreme zombie activity. The alert was sent on Sunday morning, referencing the fictional town of Terminus in AMC's TV series The Walking Dead. I didn't watch it.
I didn't either.
Stop trying to get me to watch it. Everybody, well, what do you mean you don't watch it? You got to watch it. I don't want to watch it. City officials say the alert came from the city, but the message was altered. The post led to dozens of comments poking fun of the alert.
That's hilarious.
I like when they do that.
I do too. I think it's funny. I mean, things could be worse. We could have gotten that alert they did in Hawaii about the, when was that? A couple months ago about it was a missile.
North
It's
Korea.
headed right towards us.
Yeah, North Korean missiles coming, yeah.
Obviously, this one is a joke. That one, people were legit panicking, thinking that it was a real life or death situation. So,
have you heard that story about Orson Welles and the War of the Worlds?
Mm-mm.
You haven't?
I know who Orson Welles is.
Okay, the radio play that he did, like in the 30s, he did it like a newscast about an alien invasion, and people literally believed it. It was a nationwide broadcast, and they thought we were being invaded by aliens. Yes.
Did he not say on the front end, "This is not real"?
I can't remember. Maybe, but it freaked an entire country out.
Yes. Okay, I'm a big fan of Publix grocery stores. We have them whenever I go home to Tennessee. I love them. We don't have them here. We don't have them here.
I go to them if I'm in Florida.
Yes, in Florida, because I believe that's where they started.
Yeah.
We have them in Tennessee. I love them, and especially their bakery. If you've ever been to Publix, their bakery is awesome. Well, a Publix bakery at a store in South Carolina.
They're not better than Kroger, though.
Well, no, Kroger's great. But
Kroger's
Publix,
better.
Their cakes are really good. I've had a lot of them.
Say Kroger's better.
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
I do my regular grocery shopping at Kroger. I do, but I don't think I've ever purchased a cake from Kroger. I always get it at Publix.
She's irritable because she's on a juice cleanse.
I'm on a juice cleanse.
So all the way back from Danville today, literally, we saw some company that has a truck that's BLT. She about ripped my head off, but she goes, BLT.
I was like, a BLT would be so good. I'm doing a 3-day juice cleanse. I'm trying to be healthy, just trying to cleanse my system. Today's the 3rd day, and I'm ready to get rid of this. I'm ready to down it.
This woman is starved to death.
No, I'm not. It's really good. So I'm doing it for health. And anyway, yeah, so today on the 3rd day, it's the first time I've been like, I need food. Yeah, so we're down the road here's what my lovely friend Lee does to help me on my non-food journey. We stop to get gas. He comes out with a big old bag of beef jerky.
Mingy
beef jerky. And then our photographer Cody in the back seat is munching Chex Mix so loudly, and I can smell it. Meanwhile, I'm just yearning for a pineapple apple mint juice.
I don't. When you're eating pizza in front of me, I don't go, you know that I can't have bread. I don't say anything.
I didn't say anything. I just sat there in silence and resented you.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's okay.
Anyway, finish our Publix story, will you?
Yes. Okay, so a Publix in South Carolina censored a graduation cake. This is so funny. So a teenager graduated Saturday with the highest honors from his homeschooling program. His mom ordered him a cake online through Publix.
Right.
She requested the bakery include her son's honor, summa cum laude.
Right.
Well, the bakery alerted her that profane or special characters weren't allowed. They're taking issue with the middle word. The mom clarified her request, explaining it's a Latin term which means highest honors. Nope. The bakery wasn't having it. This is what they said. Congrats, Jacob Summa .. Laude. Took out the word cum, and replaced it with hyphens. The manager has since apologized and offered a refund. They couldn't do a quick Google search and see that she was correct? Because that is embarrassing.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say that the Publix employees were not summa cum laude.
Yes,
students themselves.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. I don't think so. That is funny, though.
A global team of scientists could soon find out if Scotland's mysterious lake monster, Loch Ness, is real. A New Zealand scientist is leading an international team next month. They're going to take samples of the murky waters and conduct DNA tests to determine what species live there. One theory is Nessie is some sort of dinosaur that survived during the period when dinosaurs became extinct. Other theories is actually a sturgeon or a giant catfish. Lead scientists say when creatures move about in the water, they leave behind fragments of DNA, so the findings are expected to be released in January. Since I was a child, they've been talking about Nessie.
You just said, since I was a child.
Since I was a child.
Since I was a little boy.
Have fun storming the castle.
I know, they've been talking about this forever. My lifetime as well. Not nearly as long as your lifetime, but my lifetime. No, I think this would be cool if they were able to find...
There ain't nothing in that water.
You don't know.
I do know.
Where did those pictures come from?
That picture has been proven to be fraudulent. It was two Scottish drunken fishermen that threw something out there and they took pictures of it. It's like a bath toy or something.
Nope, I don't believe you. I like to think that the Loch Ness Monster exists. I believe in Bigfoot. I don't know.
I'm going to the Bigfoot Festival over in Lawrenceburg here pretty soon.
Are you really?
Wild Man Days, I think they call it. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so a woman has gone viral on Instagram for her recreation of the famous Leonardo da Vinci painting, the Mona Lisa. She posted the video to her account last week. Look at this. She's transforming her face with makeup, doing contouring. She uses multiple shades of bronzer and concealer to add shadows to her face. Look how much she resembles the Mona Lisa.
I don't know which is which.
Well, no, that is her.
Oh, both of them?
Both of them are her.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, the one on the right doesn't really look that much like Mona Lisa.
Yeah, so the one on the left is her starting, and then the one on the right, I guess, is her finished product.
I can see that it was inspired.
Yes, it was definitely inspired by the Mona Lisa. But yeah, I would like to see a picture of her without any makeup on to see.
That's not on the left?
See the brown? That's contour.
Okay. So that's in progress.
That's in progress, and the right is that. But it looks a lot like the Mona Lisa.
It does.
Wow.
Yes, it does. A popular blogger who goes by Whoa Susanna posted a video on Facebook. The mother of two wants to know the point of the end of the year half day. What?
Oh, end of the year half day at school.
Oh, with students.
Yes.
I get it. At schools. Okay, so we got a clip of her, right? So here, listen to what her rant.
And donuts and cupcakes. Send them to school for 3 hours to get hyped up on sugar, high fructose corn syrup, pixie sticks, and donuts and cupcakes. And then I have to go get them before the sugar high is even worn off. They didn't even have time to nap it off. I have to go get them. They get in the car like dope fiends, like crazy nuts, hyped up on sugar for 3.5 hours. What's the point of the half day? This is not Mother's Day.
I kind of see that.
Well,
let them stay at home.
Why not just do a whole day and get it over with?
Yeah, why not? Or just do the whole day, or go ahead and let them have that day off. Because really, it's the first day of school and last day of school were always my favorite, obviously, because you didn't really do anything. You just got to hang out, meet your friends.
Yeah, by the way, that rant has gone viral, and her son's first grade teacher sent this picture of her son holding 3 jumbo-sized pixie sticks.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to get him jacked up for you.
Go on home, little Tommy. Tell your mom you're welcome.
All right, guys, coming up next, we're getting fit in a whole new creative way.
Yes, we're ditching the weights and going for a more unusual form of exercise. Going to tell you about that next on Live with Lee and Hayley. Here is a sneak peek.